Today, I'm going to share with you the best way to make millions of dollars for the December DLC in GTA Online. For this money grind, all you'll need is 3 businesses and a couple hours a day to play from now until the DLC release, and at the end of it, you can make at least $10 million. So with that being said, the first thing you'll need is an acid lab. Now you can get it by completing the 6 first dose mission storyline. You will earn money along the way, but at the end of it, you can buy the acid lab for 750k. And you'll also need to get the equipment upgrade, which will require you to do 10 Fooligan missions. Once that is set up, you can then purchase supplies. Over time, those supplies are then turned into product, which you could sell for a profit. Meaning that all you have to do for the business is purchase supplies and then do a sell mission. It's very passive, but the first thing you'll do for the money grind is purchase supplies from Mutt, either at the acid lab or by calling them, for $60,000. Once that's done, the next thing to do is a payphone hit. Now, in order to do payphone hits, you have to have an agency and complete 3 security contracts. But once that's done, you can then do a payphone hit, which is a simple assassination mission. They take about 5 minutes to do, and once you complete the assassination with the challenge, you will earn $85,000. Now, we will be doing more of these throughout the entire money grind, but because they have a 48-minute cooldown, we have to space them out. Once you've done the payphone hit, you're then going to get into a Cayo Perico heist. Now, in order to do the heist, you have to own the Kasaka submarine, but once you have it, you could then do the heist. It's a ton of fun. You're essentially sneaking onto a private island, stealing loot from all around the island, getting loot from a main compound, and then escaping successfully. The heist will take anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and a half to complete, depending on how many times you've done it and what kind of vehicles you have to get around the map. But once you complete it, you will earn around $1 million all the way up to 1.5 million. Now, because the heist takes 45 minutes to an hour and a half, once you complete it, you can then do your second payphone hit for 85 grand. And then we're going to get right into a Dr. Dre contract, which once again is available to you once you get to the agency. The Dre contract is like a larger heist. You have 3 mini heists and 2 finale missions. And at the end of it, you will earn $1 million. And it takes about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to complete. Now, if you're a new player to GTA Online, I will leave links to my Cayo Perico heist guide and Dr. Dre guide in the comment section down below. They make it a lot easier, but once we complete the Dr. Dre contract, you could then do your third payphone hit for 85k, and we're going to end off this portion of the grind with the Junk Energy time trial, which is essentially an electric bike time trial. They refresh daily and they pay out $50,000 each time. They are really easy to do, and once you've done that, the final little thing is to call up Mutt and resupply your acid lab, because at this point, your supplies should have turned fully into product. Now, this is the end of day 1 for a 4-day money grind. You're only spending 2.5 to 3 hours per day making money. If you want to get this all done in 2 days or even 1 day, you can put this all together. But with that being said, starting off day 2, we're going to do another payphone hit for $85,000. Then we're going to get right into another Cayo Perico heist, making at least $1 million, and follow it up with payphone hit number 2. Then, just like day 1, we're going to do another Dr. Dre contract for $1 million, and a third payphone hit after that. And of course, like day 1, we're then going to do a $50,000 Junk Energy time trial. Now, so far, everything has been the exact same as day 1, except for now, we're going to go and sell off our acid lab, which should be completely filled with product. Now, if you sell the acid lab in a private lobby, you will make a couple $100,000 profit, because so far we should have spent only about $96,000 worth of supplies. But in order to make even more money, go and sell it in a public lobby with 25 or more people. That way you'll get a 50% bonus, meaning the total sale will come out to $500,000 and you've made $400,000 profit from it. Selling in public lobbies can be a bit risky and nerve-wracking, so make sure you use Ghost Organization, which is in your CEO Abilities tab. It takes you and your product off the radar for 3 minutes, and if you use it at the middle or right at the beginning of the sell mission, most people will forget that you're doing a sell mission and you should be pretty safe. And of course, once you're done the sell mission, make sure you resupply the acid lab once again so that you're making more product. Now, this is the end of day 2, and at the end of day 2, you should have spent another 2.5 to 3 hours playing and made just over 2.7 million. So at this point, at the end of day 2, you should have made around $5 million profit total and only spent about 5 to 6 hours playing the game. And so from here, all you have to do is repeat the process all over again. Do day 1 all over again, and then do day 2 all over again. and at the very end, you should have made at least $10 million profit while spending only 10 to 12 hours total on the game. Like I said, this is built to be used across 4 different days, but you could do it in 2 days or even do it in 1. If you do it in 2 days and 1 day, you will make a little bit more money because you'll be able to do the Cayo Perico heist on hard mode, giving you a 10% buff. But regardless, $10 million should be enough for the new DLC. Usually nowadays, when the new DLCs drop, you only have about $10 million worth of content even to buy. Now, of course, if you want to make some extra money for the DLC, make sure you do your HSW time trial, your regular time trial. You could even make some money with the nightclub during this entire process. And there's so many other ways to make money, but this is what I think is the simplest and fastest way to make $10 million or more for the upcoming DLC. Anyways, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Peace.